Well, tonight, the people of Ukraine are waking up under siege for another morning as Russian attacks on the country continue. And sadly, 137 people, including civilians and servicemen, have been killed. Good evening. I'm Brian Blakely.
And I'm Alicia Barnes. Tomorrow afternoon, the UN Security Council will vote on a resolution to condemn Russia's actions and demand an immediate halt to the invasion. Well, here's what we know right now. Let's break it down for you. Secretary of State Tony Blinken says that he's, quote, convinced Moscow is going to try to overthrow the Ukrainian government. He's promising that NATO will stand in the way of Putin's goals. Now, Blinken also says that war will be a bloody mess for Russia. At noon tonight, the White House is expressing outrage over credible reports that the staff of Chernobyl nuclear plant have been taken hostage by Russian troops. Just to confirm, Russian troops have taken the plant over. Now, radioactivity is still leaking from the plant decades after the worst nuclear disaster in history. Now, the war is one that many Russians are against, but their protests are not being tolerated. New video shows Russian officers arresting anti-war protesters. They demonstrated in several cities, including Moscow, near the Kremlin. A human rights organization says nearly 1,800 protesters have been arrested, all while Russia's version of the big lie is being played out on state media, covering up the truth. And Queen City News has live team coverage tonight for you, covering how the ongoing situation in Ukraine is affecting neighbors back here in Charlotte and breaking down the complicated history of the conflict. But first, world leaders continue to hit Russia with sanctions. And new tonight, Japan says it will freeze assets of Russian groups and banks, as well as suspend exports of goods to organizations linked to Russia. This all happening while on the ground, Ukraine plans to fight back. Ukraine is under attack. Dozens of people are dead after strikes from Russian forces.
Putin chose this war, and now he and his country will bear the consequences.
The president says the U.S. and allied countries will put new restrictions on major Russian banks, impose controls on exports, and sanction elite families.
Putin's aggression against Ukraine will end up costing Russia dearly, economically and strategically. We will make sure of that.
So far, sanctions haven't stopped Putin, but Senator Mark Warner says the impacts will take time.
It's going to take a toll, this economic damage that will happen with the Russian citizens. I think Putin will pay a high price.
An additional 7,000 U.S. soldiers are being deployed to Germany to reinforce the NATO presence there. But those troops will not enter Ukraine. Ukraine's ambassador says their people will fight back.
We're doing everything possible to defend our country.
Some Republicans have criticized President Biden's approach, blaming him for not doing enough. Senator Chuck Schumer says that needs to stop.
America should be united, as we were united at 9/11, as we have been united in the past.
And the president promises the U.S. will continue to punish Putin.
America stands up to bullies. We stand up for freedom. This is who we are.
Well, thousands of American troops stationed in Eastern Europe are from the 82nd Airborne Division in Fort Bragg. And all new in the next half hour, we'll show you the ways to support our troops while they are overseas protecting our country and the NATO allies.